Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video. Okay, and today I'm just going to talk about a few things while I'm going over my couple magazines I got sitting in the mail with some cigars, the Thompson cigar and Cigars International. Yeah, I browse through those. Sometimes, I learn about cigars, see what's out there, and just being able to sit down outside and actually have something to read other than a phone or tablet in your hand, you know what I mean? So I think what I'm going to do while I'm outside today, I'm not going to review this because I've already did this in one of my videos. That's the CAO Brasilia. I just reordered some of these and I got them in the mail today. I really like these. It's kind of a, first of all, looks alone. I mean, it's got this nice dark wrapper. I really enjoyed this. That's why I think I ordered a 10 pack of these. Yeah, I really like these. It's kind of like a good everyday, throughout the week type of smoke. So I'm just gonna have that with a nice cold drink out here. I gotta work tonight, so can't do too much. Yeah. And well, let me light this up. Just gotta go over a couple things today. Hold on, get this going. Yeah, because I was watching the news lately. Hold on. Just watching the news lately, yeah. And you've seen Joe Biden. He picked his vice presidential pick, Kamala Harris. Okay, so let's see what we got on her. Who is Kamala Harris? Yeah, I guess she was born in California, 1964. So she's about 55, soon to be 56. She's biracial. She's mother from India. Mother was a breast cancer scientist. Father's from Jamaica, I believe. He was a professor of economics. So I think they had school in mind for her. So like I said, she went to Howard. And then she studied law at University of California, Hastings College of Law. After that, she remained in California and became the district attorney of San Francisco. Then the Attorney General of California. In 2010, got reelected in 2014. Okay, she supported healthcare reform. She's also supported a ban on assault weapons. She supported decriminalizing marijuana. Okay, and things like that. So, say what you want about her. My personal thing is, I kind of think Joe needed someone like this. As you see, Trump and the whole Fox News, they got to hit hard, okay? Because they calling her nasty, they calling her this and that. That it doesn't matter who they picked. I mean, they got to come out firing, right? But the way I see it is, I don't know why they call him Sleepy Joe. I mean, yeah, he's got some hiccups lately. He's not the same Joe that was the vice president under Obama. Okay, so the years have taken its toll on him. But when he does speak, he has some missteps here and there. But it's not like he's a stupid man. Okay, they know that. Or vice versa. I mean, Trump says some off-the-wall things, and I don't know why they let that slide, but they calling him Sleepy Joe, and he needs to be in a nursing home. So that's kind of weird. Or they call him Creepy Joe. But yet, there's tons of videos out there where Trump is filling up his daughter, talking about the girl when he was, I believe, in a shopping mall, who was 14, hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. Who knows where that's leading? And praising the lady who was just arrested for being Epstein's partner. Wished her well twice, didn't call her nasty, didn't say anything negative about her. But that's beside the point, but they calling him Creepy Joe. Which they can just say the same thing on the other side. This is why I think he needed Kamala Harris. If you've seen her in those hearings, she put a whooping on Kavanaugh. Okay, she has tough questions. This is, I mean, geez, she was a district attorney. Pretty tough lady. Okay. I thought they wanted somebody tough. I thought that's why they picked Trump. They wanted somebody tough and says it like it is. Well, she's tough. Okay, I'd rather he pick her than somebody like Pence, who sits back, looks like he's on a cloud all day. gazing at Trump, from behind. So I just think he needed somebody on that side of the spectrum who's smart, educated, is not afraid. She's gonna go after it, and I think if they prepare her well, she'll do good in the debates. Okay, I just don't see the fire coming from Mike Pence, and I think she'll bring up relevant questions and issues during the debates. I just hope Joe, he's going to be on top of his game for when he goes against Trump, because there's plenty of ammunition. Okay, but like I said, I think it's a good ticket. I mean, what can you do now? That's the ticket. Okay, so no matter who you're voting for, you got your side, and you got side on the right, side on the left, and let's just see who comes out on top. The way I see it, I don't know how they can attack Kamala Harris when we all remember when John McCain picked Sarah Palin. Now that lady was a mess, and all they talked about was she's pretty and she's a soccer mom. That's all they had on this lady, and she was making flubs all the time, couldn't answer simple questions, had no knowledge, but they loved her. But see, when somebody comes strong with some knowledge and things like that, that's where they push back, because they don't want that knowledge up in there, especially from a woman. So I think it's going to be interesting. And who knows, if they do get elected, I don't know if Joe can do 2 terms. So then I'm pretty sure she will step up and do a pretty good job. I mean, she's young. Me personally, I mean, I don't care what your political beliefs are. I was hoping Bernie Sanders got up in there, because actually get that socialism stuff out of your head. If you look back at from when Joe Biden, from just years ago, he's been preaching the same thing, and he makes sense actually. They call it socialism just to scare people. But what he's trying to do, say for instance on healthcare, what do you want your taxes going for? Things you don't even know? Or just wars and nonsense? Or would you rather, when you're putting in taxes, that you know that your healthcare is going to be paid for when you go to the doctor, and you don't have to be bankrupt if you get a serious injury or illness? Okay, and you can opt in it. They were pushing for, even on Obama, but they didn't go for the public option. You could have chose, say for instance, if they do have the public option, you could, if you want to, choose the public option and opt into that. If you don't, stay at Kaiser, stay at Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's your choice. But maybe some people want that. So that's your choice. I think more choices the better, right? I mean, the healthcare I have, I pay an arm and a leg for my family. I still have to wait long time in the waiting room. I still have to see multiple doctors sometimes along with my doctor. Or if I want an early appointment, I have to choose a different doctor. Don't be bamboozled by the nonsense, guys. And for instance, let's say Japan. I don't know fully how their system works, but all I know, I've been over there a couple times. One time, as soon as I got off the airplane, on the airplane, after getting checked out by my dentist in the United States, because I had a toothache like 3 days before I had to fly out, doc told me it was fine, no need to do anything, and I can wait to return for my trip. Okay, as soon as I got up in the air, it was unbearable. I couldn't stand it. As soon as I got off the plane, went to the dentist in Japan. They were wondering why I flew out, because I needed a root canal. They did some temporary work that day. The next day, they scheduled me and I came back. They gave me a root canal for fractions on the dollar. Top-notch care. Okay? That's one that I have. Other ones I've been there when I had to take my stepdaughter to the emergency room unexpectedly. Walk right in there. There's no lines, there's no nothing. I waited just about the same amount of time I would have to wait over here. Took care of her. 2 days later, we're back on a plane, back in Hawaii. We didn't pay anything. The same thing in Canada. Talk to Canadians. Yes, there's some times where they might have to come over to get certain things if they want it faster. But you show me someone who wants to switch their healthcare for Americans. Just show me. That's all I'm saying. And also watch Michael Moore's that documentary about the healthcare. It's not Michael Moore just narrating. No, sorry about that. That crazy car going by or something. It's crazy, man. It's people in their own words from these other countries, in England, all over the place, talking about the healthcare. And I feel if you want that, you already have. Try to take away Medicare right now and see what happens. I know what they're calling this. Wouldn't that be considered socialism? Try to take away somebody's Social Security. You pay in it and you get it at the end, right? What's the difference of adding one more if you want it? If you don't want it, fine. Just keep doing what you have. You know, it's all scare tactics. Just scare tactics, not taking your freedom away. It's knowing that your taxes that you work hard for and you got to give it away, at least you know it's going to benefit you. Okay? That's how I look at it. That's my 2 cents, you know. So you guys just you know, vote whoever you like. I just say I usually try to talk to people who are on the fence and maybe went the Trump way the last time for whatever reasons, just to try something different, or they didn't like Hillary Clinton for whatever reason. If you were in the middle, it's always the people who's going to be right or left. But if you're in the middle and you can go either way on certain issues, take a hard look at what's actually been going on, how this COVID situation has been handled. I was calling it a hoax for so long, but now his press conference is always serious, it's super contagious. It's a little too late for that, maybe. And the only thing he points to is a travel ban. That's the only thing he points to. That's all I'm saying, people. Okay? What else do I have here for you guys? And that's pretty much about it. I'm just going to enjoy this. I got some wings on the grill. Cook up for the kids tonight. Bake some pork chops, some rice, some broccoli. Maybe rest 2 hours, then off to work. Starting to work. Should be my Monday. So once again, guys, stay safe, drive safe, wear your seatbelt, take care of each other, take care of yourself. Aloha.